Hello everybody and welcome back to Nemes Builds City Skylines After Dark. We're back in NemTopia. We're back. We're plowing right along. If you were with us last episode, we had a little bit of a slow start, but man, we just started tossing stuff all over the place, and it's a little ugly. I'm trying to get some new things in, so we're starting to use train passengers. We're seeing some cargo movement. Trying to have some impacts here. We've built a couple new areas, office as well as residential. So I'm going to keep going residential in the center here. And I'll probably do office and commercial on the edge here. So I'll do some commercial just for practical purposes there on the edge, right? They're going to need somewhere to shop. And then the rest of it's going to pretty much be all office space. So I'll go ahead and start zoning all that. There we go. And I'll go back to these for the commercial. And we'll probably stay off this side just because the hill is so ridiculous. But we'll see. We may put something down there. So we built these train stations last time. I think it's too early to really figure out what we're going to be doing. If you look at our mass transit in general, buses are pretty successful so far, and I may need to add some bus lines, or at least to add some stops. So, were I to... how do I edit a bus line? I can't remember all of a sudden. Bus. I need to be on the bus tab first, probably. So yeah, I can drag a line to add a stop, and I'm going to drag to the train station. So I'm going to add a stop right in front of the train station. For this one, same thing. Gonna drag right there. Any other ones I need to drag, do you think? Guess that'll do for now. A couple. Maybe we'll pick. Is this one I already did? Maybe. And this one's definitely one I haven't done yet. How about this dark green one here? Sure. So we're trying to pull some of our mass transit to. We'll do the same thing over here. So we'll add a stop right by the train station. Same thing for the blue line here. And we'll just see if that has any impact. We're at about 39 and 30 for the trains. Alright, cabs are not getting a whole lot of love right now. And that might be my fault, because I don't think I've really put much down there. I know there's some cab stands around, but none of them are... did I put one by the school? Well, you think I would. I'll put one over right by the train station. We'll see what that does. Let's give that some time to percolate. I have not done anything with a metro yet. I don't know if I will, but we'll see. Elementary schools. So, gonna need some schooling over here. I'll put a little neighborhood school, maybe at the end here where some of the commercial is. Yep, we'll do that. We still need more capacity, so I'll put another one in. Maybe right there. All right. More capacity. Where are we missing? I don't think we're really missing coverage. We're just missing raw capacity. So I'll drop one over this way. With that said, let's see how we're doing on high school. So we're a little hit and miss, but we don't want it over there. We may go ahead and put one right here, though. I hate how big the European high schools are. They take up so much freaking space. And then we already have our one uni, and we're still plenty of capacity there. Police-wise, we seem to be fine. Fire-wise, I still have a lot of fire problems, and I don't know... Like, it doesn't seem to matter how much fire protection I add. Maybe I need to enact some policies over here. Let's check policies. I don't even have them. Yeah, I'm going to have to zone a whole new region. Because this is kind of our dirty industry area here. So let's see, Chestnut Square policies. We are, what do we want to do here? Maybe we'll just do smoke detectors, which is a little expensive, but just given the sheer amount of problems we're having, I think it's best to do so. And then I'm going to create a whole new little area for this mixed-use development, which I'd love to hear what you guys want to call that. Over here by the prison, Pickles Playhouse. We do need to start naming some more stuff, so if you guys, I mean, there's not much we can't name. I mean, I think I can even name this stuff. Like, I can name the businesses. So if there's any building whatsoever that you would like to see named, just tell me what it is. Not a problem at all. I'm happy to do so. And I thought I knocked you down. Oh, you're burning freshly. So yeah, we can name all kinds of stuff. The schools would be good to name, and the hospitals, right? We need names for all this stuff. So I would love to find out what you think those names should be. And boy, was that was just dumb. I think we're doing okay otherwise. All right, so we do have a couple hospitals. We need to name those. We are getting some nice sized skyscrapers over here. We can name these if you want. But I'd stick with the permanent buildings at first, you know, like this could be the Picklesville. Actually, we'll call this Pee-wee's Cinema. Yep. We can name the ball fields. We can name anything. So anything you've seen me build that you want me to name, just tell me what it is, and we will get that thing named. That is a strange graphics glitch, but okay. All right, so a little bit more commercial needed. Probably want to put that in this area here. I'll mix that in with the office park for now. Let's get to a place where I can actually see. So we'll do one of these. Sure. And I'll also, it's really hard to build on these hills. Alright, so let's drop some more high density commercial. This will be like the financial district. Do we need to... this isn't industrial anymore. Let's go big business. And anything else we need to do here? I don't think so. Services. The other thing I would love to hear from you guys is what big projects you would like to see undertake. I've been kind of concentrating on just building up the town and getting some good balance and district wise, and you know, this was kind of the university district, and this was kind of the wrong side of the tracks district, and I'd love to hear some themes that you guys want to see, or you know, big building projects. I mean, you can do all kinds of stuff where you can get creative, and that's part of the challenge, right? Is I'd love to know, you know, what things you need for me to do to be creative. So not enough fuel. That's odd. Oh, is it because you're on that one way? I bet it is. Let's destroy him. Which might cause some power issues. Not really. Yeah. I can always add another solar plant. It doesn't add much during the night cycles, but the other thing I could do is I could pop in another oil plant over here. Might as well, just to keep the grid going. And then I'm going to need some more water and sewer stuff, so let's do that here. And let's do that over here. Excelente. All right. This is an interesting little cliff over here, a little hill. Man, I forgot about these weird entry and exits that I did for our really strange set of one-way and then back. So these are all one-way roads this way, which I did for traffic, but maybe now with the trains I don't need that. Let's try to see if we can resolve our problem in regards to the whatchamacallit, the fire, by getting rid of all the one-ways. Alright, let's see what that does. That I did not mean to upgrade, because there's no reason to have that be. There's that. Oh, I guess that was highway before, wasn't it? Yes, yes, it was highway. There we go. This is a hot mess. Oh, this is part of our problem right here. This is pumping out all the freight, which is what we want, and yet we've caused different problems because they're going to deliver it all, but they're taking bizarre paths to get there. So let's give them another path here. We'll try that first. And maybe it's time to connect over this way. We kind of kept those separate on purpose, but I think we're finally to the point now where it makes a certain amount of sense to go ahead and do that. So let's let the traffic play out a little bit, and we'll see what happens here. Demands are fairly generic all the way across. The other thing we can start to do is we can start to kind of upgrade parts of Picklesville. If we don't want to keep these suburban, we can start to urbanize them, and maybe old Picklesville is not, maybe they don't want that over here. We could start it in the Valley District, though. Well, let's see. Let's at least upgrade these guys over here, because that just makes sense. And then maybe we'll annex one of these neighborhoods and create kind of a high-rise district. Let me just start haphazardly swapping some out and seeing what the effect is. I have no idea if this is smart or dumb, but it's definitely something. And are these all low density? Oh yeah, they are. So let's dezone all of this, and then we'll rezone it all high density. Don't need that or this or that. And then we'll do the same thing down here. Oops, wrong button. Dezone, rezone, dezone, rezone. Alright, and we'll try that and see what that does, and then we'll probably do for some more office buildings. This kind of weird horseshoe thing, I don't know if I think it's dumb or if I think it's the best thing I've ever done. I mean, it's probably not the best thing I've ever done, but it's oddly interesting to me. Like the way that it kind of moves the traffic is at least different. So we'll go ahead and do a fill, and we'll add more office space. All right, well, we've been a little tactical this episode and last episode. I mean, we did create an entirely new area, which I do want to check on. We'll want to check on the mass transit again before we end the episode here. But I mean, these seem to be doing well. You know, they're upgrading pretty quickly. You know, once these all level up, then God, I'm still having fire issues over here. I don't know what to do about this. If anyone knows, I mean, I've got so many freaking firehouses over here. I mean, maybe the traffic is the problem. And the traffic definitely seems a lot worse now. So maybe the one-ways were the right way to do it. Or let's get rid of the bus lane. Let's start with that. I mean, bus lanes are fine, but a little overkill. I think I just like the look of them. It's part of the problem. They're neat, but they're not required by any stretch. So we'll see how that works, if that helps. I mean, it's going to take a while for that to clear out, but man, that is one hell of a backup. And it's probably in large part due to this train station. It's being used, and it's causing ridiculous traffic problems. But we'll give it some time to flesh out. The one thing I could do is just make these two the one-ways. Maybe that's the way to do this. Yeah, because see, these guys are all trying to come right here. So let's do that. And let's do this. And let's see if that helps. Because I think it's the train station that's the issue. I don't know that it's the one way per se that's the problem. It's the one way. It's the two ways right next to one of the busiest parts of the town. And let's also get rid of the bus lanes here and here. Okay. Again, we'll take a little while to figure out if that's going to work. Part of the problem too, this highway exit may not be just optimally placed. Eventually, I've really got to address our highway entrance and exit issues. Is there a way to see? So we're exporting 1452. I don't know if there's a way to check the effectiveness of a given item, like from an industrial transport perspective. I'll have to look that up later. All right, yeah, the traffic is definitely becoming a problem in this neck of the woods. So let's also get rid of the bus lanes here. And I'd say all the way down. Because this is just too busy of an area to be killing an entire lane just for the buses. Which, it's nice to get the buses around everybody, don't get me wrong. Like, what that does is it keeps your mass transit on schedule more, because they're not sitting there waiting behind this hot mess. Which they could be now. They had their own lanes basically, so that they came right up to the light and they could get out very easily. Oh, I forgot one. Yeah, definitely there and there and there and there. Yeah, no bus lanes around here. or there. Like I said, it makes... I love the idea of bus lanes, just not the time. Just not the time for it. All right, I'm going to go ahead and put a cut in here. If you're enjoying what we're doing on this, so please hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed, please do. And comment. I am not great at this game. I enjoy it. I have certain skill sets that long game can help me manage this thing, but I am not a creative person artistically. I'm a musician and a writer, but I can't. I have no visual capability. So anything you think that would look better, anything that I've done wrong from a game mechanics perspective, please point it out. But until next time, I've been your host Nemes with Burkru Studios. Have a great one.